Morning, how are you?
Yeah,
Well,
good
for
thanks,
him,
mate. You realise you're on telly more often than Bradley Walsh at the moment. I mean, how do you feel about the cameras constantly being on you when you go to a game?
Well, you don't really know until you leave the ground and your phone explodes. But I have to say, in my defence, on Saturday, I was still feeling the effects of a rather spectacular night out. Even if I wanted to join in the Poznan, I don't think I would have been able to.
No, tell me, mate. I want to ask you a question, right? I mean, I was at the game at the weekend, right? And I just thought City were a different level, right? Now, see when you're watching that game with the Manchester City fans, right? You go 1-0 up. Is there any point where you're still really nervous? Because I'm sitting watching that game and I'm thinking to myself, I can't see Fulham getting a shot at goal, never mind a goal. So from my, and I'm not obviously as tied to the game as you guys are, but do you have real nerves at 1-0, or do you think no, it's comfortable?
I think there'll be a certain section of fans who have no nerves, but me and the people I go with are from a different era. We've always got nerves, so we're all from we've been supporting the team for like 50 years. So there's a younger generation who think we're just going to walk it and that's it. But then there's an older generation who are a bit pessimistic. But to answer your question, on Saturday they never looked in any trouble whatsoever.
No, I mean they were brilliant.
They know. I was up at the game against Wolves and I've seen a few of the players afterwards, and they know what they're playing for, and they're all completely relaxed about it. I mean, you'd never see a bunch of people so relaxed in your life. You know, they know what's in front of them, and they know it'll never be done again if they do it. And and we know no one's ever going to win 5 in a row, so this is it. This is it. So they know, and it looked like it on Saturday, as a matter of fact.
They looked incredibly relaxed on the day. It never looked if it was in doubt for a second, to be honest. No, let's talk about your new goal-scoring star for a moment, Joško Gvardiol. Yeah. At one stage, £77 million looked like a lot of money for him, didn't it? But Pep's worked his magic again, turned him into a fullback and a goal-scoring one at that.
Well, we'd played Leipzig a couple of times in the Champions League, and he was standout performer. He was great. When we bought him, it was like, what, do we need another centre-half? And, of course, Pep being Pep was always had him marked as a left-back, a position he'd never played before. But he did struggle at the beginning of the season, but now it looks like, he's one of those guys where the penny is dropped, and he looks amazing going forward. He looks comfortable on the ball, and he's a good lad by all accounts. So, yeah.
I'll tell you what will no catch on, no, I don't care. I mean, the big fella's not on the pitch. He's away off the pitch. You get a penalty. He gets the opportunity to take it for a hat-trick, and he turns it down. That'll not catch on, that, I'll tell you.
I mean, that's the thing with... You will never see City players arguing over a penalty. I mean, they have a strict thing, and Alvarez was the taker on the pitch, and that was the end of it. But apparently... They offered it to Gvardiol and he said, no, you're all right.
That's what I actually watched him. I'm not sure who it was. I think it might have been Kyle Walker offered him a ball and he kind of shook his head, and I thought, fair play.
Which has just guaranteed him a long run in the team next season, because Pep will love that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't like players arguing.
Yeah.
So, But yeah, I mean, we need the goals as well. It was nice that we've got it down to 3. So this could all change now. Tomorrow night, not that I'm suggesting for a second we're going to beat Tottenham 3-0, but we could wipe that out tomorrow, and then it's all to play for on the last day.
Yeah. So are you suggesting that tomorrow night you're going to beat Tottenham 3-0?
No, that's what I just said. I just said no. Well, no, I mean, we're going to the game now just thinking, look, anything can happen in that game. I mean, a draw and it's over. So it's not even about winning. It's about, I mean, we cannot even draw that game. So it's going to be a great night and a great last few days for the Premier League. So yeah, bring it on.
Here's one for you, we've had all sorts of fun. You know how warped football fans can be, and I include myself in that. We've had them all on this morning. West Ham fans, Spurs fans, everybody wanting Arsenal beat. See, when you're watching that game yesterday, did you want Man United to win?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and it wasn't a great game. I mean, when the United team come out, they need a lot of work doing there. I mean, day, I don't know. But it wasn't a great game. I thought Arsenal looked nervy and did just enough, but they look the opposite of City. But we're going to see what City are actually made of tomorrow night now, because if City go out there and they do what everyone in the world is expecting them to do, apart from most City fans, then, I'm not sure what happens on the last day, but, anything can happen in the Premier League. Anything can happen. So nobody's taking it for granted anyway, that I know.
Yeah. What usually happens, Noel, is that City win and win the title. But look, are you worried that one day, in maybe not too distant future, Pep might call it a day? He might have had enough?
Worried? No. He'll. I mean, we'll clap him out the door. He's been not only for us. He's been amazing for the game in England, and when he goes, he'll get everybody's blessing. Who'd have thought he would stay 8 years? It'd be nice if he did 10. That'd be great if he won, like, maybe one more Champions League. But if he was to wake up, tomorrow and say, right, I've had enough, I'd be thrilled that I even got to meet him. You know what I mean? He's just been such a pleasure having him at the club. It's amazing.
No, see, when you look at your City team right now, you're obviously, the City fans are delighted and thrilled with what they're seeing. See, when you look at the City team, is there any area of that team that you would improve or like to see improved?
I'm not sure you can. We've got a great keeper. We've got a great number 2 keeper. I mean, Ortega's been amazing. We've got a great back 4, 5. Kevin is coming to the end. So De Bruyne is starting to wind down. So Kev's got, another couple of seasons left in him. And I think that would be a bit what somebody would start looking at now.
Yeah.
And then, but that's Phil's destiny is to take over that role. But then, I mean, you'd be tweaking it, minor tweaks. I think Bernardo is eventually going to leave because he's been leaving for the last 3 years, and he kind of seems to want to go back to where the sun's more prevalent. But other than that, I don't know. Kyle Walker's getting to the end. There is a bit of a rebuild coming now. Whether Pep stays around and he wants to do it, or he wants to go out on a high, I mean, who knows? But exciting times still for City.
Noel, Jurgen Klopp. Brilliant. Look, no, thanks for joining us, mate. Have a great night tomorrow night.
All the best,
thanks. All the best, mate. See you in a bit. Bye.
Yeah.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.